We got choices. We got Carnival or Royal. Which one is the best cruise ship to get on, man? Carnival or Royal?
I think it all boils down to the knowing the type of person that you are. I would say Royal is going to be more of a laid back, peaceful, little bit of turn up, but not nothing too crazy. Somewhere you could bring the family, but also if you know with your wife, with your husband, you guys can still have a little bit of fun. Carnival. Now I never personally been on it, but I've been doing this series, so I feel like I have a good feel and gauge. It seemed like it's going to be much more turn up, much more ratchet, a lot of unknowns. I guess it all depends on what port you're traveling out of, who decided to book on what date. It's like a mystery. You never know what you're going to get. I mean, fights can break out. You could be on a dance floor, and next thing you know, you turn around and look over your shoulder, you see somebody's ass cheeks out. So it all depends on you as the individual and knowing what you're looking for in a cruise line.
Listen, I am on the Royal Caribbean for the first time because I usually go on Carnival. And all I will say is that Carnival is more lit. So if you're looking to have a good time and you're looking to do swag surf and all of that kind of good stuff, baby, Carnival is where it's at. I can tell you this, Royal Caribbean is not where it's at. Now as for the boat, it's nice. But as for turning up, no. So I'm just gonna give it a 3 out of 10 in my Keely voice. I mean, that's just what I'm gonna give it.
So essentially she's telling you to go towards Carnival if you want to be on your sexy red and have your hands on your knees.
So I try to do a mother daughter vacation every year with my daughters. And this year we was actually supposed to go on a Carnival cruise at the end of this year. Like we were supposed to leave in December. Granted, the last two cruises that we have been on have not been great experiences. Last year, I believe in November, we did the newest cruise. It's like the Italian themed cruise. I cannot remember the name of it. I think it's called Carnival Firenze or something like that. The cruise itself, oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. It was really gorgeous. I was a little bit disappointed in the food. Um, the shows, I did enjoy one show, but outside of that, the shows were about the same. And so, because I was going to be moving into a new place and I didn't know how my bills were going to go, I decided to just go ahead and cancel the cruise that we had planned for the end of this year. And then I started seeing this massive ship on TikTok called Wonder of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean, which is a part of the Royal Caribbean cruise line. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to say that there were bad things that I heard about Royal Caribbean, but they just said that Royal Caribbean is like more chill, more laid back.
Essentially what she's trying to say, and essentially what she's trying to say is more civilized. It's not as ratchet as the Carnival Cruise Line ships. Again, it's all about knowing yourself, knowing the individuals you're going on this trip with, and what you are looking for ultimately. Again, Carnival is going to be. Let me. I misspoke. Royal Caribbean. It's not that it's boring. It's not that it's dead. But again, it's compared to Carnival, where people was twerking, and again, before these new rules were in place, people are going to have no decorum, and they're going to play in their speakers. Again, with Carnival, you don't know what you're going to get. You have no clue. Royal Caribbean, you're Norwegian. It's a certain standard that people understand when they go on these cruises. Again, if you're looking for full blown turn up, then I would recommend you go with Carnival 100%.
Versus Carnival, which is like the party ship. You're gonna have fun, this, and that. And let me just tell you, I I outgrew the party ship. I just did because I just want to relax. I don't want to be around a lot of people that cannot hold their alcohol. I don't want to be around a lot of people like wearing thong swimsuits on a family cruise is crazy. Like if you, I just feel like if you want to be in a thong, go to an adults only cruise. Like do that because the amount of disrespect that other women had towards other people's children, I'm just like, baby, baby,
I'm with you 100%, sis. But the issue is they don't have adult cruise only money. That's why they're on Carnival. Let's just keep it a buck.
baby, baby. And so I'm just like, I'm just really kind of tired of Carnival. I want to venture out, which is something new to me because typically, hey, if it ain't broke, I ain't trying to fix it. When I first started cruising with Carnival, I was like, okay, the price is dirt cheap. You definitely get more for your money, okay? Because you take that money to Royal Caribbean, baby, it's a deposit. But that's neither here nor there. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and book a Royal Caribbean cruise just to kind of see. Because, like, I have finally reached gold status in Carnival. But I'm afraid that when we get on this Royal Caribbean ship, that I may not ever go back to Carnival because, baby, the videos that I have been seeing with people yelling, with people fighting, with people getting drunk, and they're saying that this music is not allowed, this is no longer allowed or tolerated, this, and that. And I'm just like, oh, the ghetto-ness, okay? And I just can't. I just can't. And so, if you have ever been on Royal Caribbean or Carnival, or like, hold on, let me rephrase that. If you have been on both cruise lines, if you have been on the Royal Caribbean and Carnival, I want you to let me know what your experiences were. I want you to let me know, like, if you were a frequent cruiser with Carnival and then you tried Royal Caribbean, did you go back to Carnival? Like, what was that? What was the experience? Like, what was the difference in the food? What was the difference in the entertainment? What was the difference when it came to like the activities done for the children? What were the differences when it came to like the rooms? Like, I just want to know what the differences were. And did you really enjoy yourself? Um, yeah, let me know.
I can sum this up very simply. This all boils down to the mindset and the maturity of the person. Again, if you're a person that's either more young minded, you want to turn up 24/7, 365, you don't know what what day. mm, you don't know what the next day will bring. Book with Carnival Cruises. It's going to be full of surprises. You know, one day you may go down to the buffet, and not only will you get food, but you may see a Royal Rumble. If you want to, be on a dance floor and see people acting like a complete fool, you want to see grown women in thong bikinis who have no business wearing that type of stuff, running past your son, then book with Carnival. That's the type of demographic that you're going to see. Now, maybe some new changes with these new policies put into place, but that's pretty much what you're getting with Carnival. You're getting cheap, you're getting ghetto, you're getting hood. Now, if you want something that's a little more sophisticated, class, people acting like they have some sense, but still want to have a good time, I would recommend you book with Royal Caribbean or Norwegian Cruise Lines. And again, in the previous clip, the woman made a good point. If you really want to turn up and you really want to act a fool, you want to wear thong bikinis and all this stuff, go on an adult only cruise. Don't go on a family cruise and out there having no I mean, it's one thing to have no respect for yourself, but to disrespect others and children in the process is a totally different thing. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Royal Caribbean versus Carnival. I think the fact that what cruise a person goes on already tells you a lot about them. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.